Hello everyone, today we're going to do this look, and it is actually a look that was requested from one of my subbies from Thailand, and she sent me an email and she attached this photo of the girl, obviously. I hope it doesn't have a glare. This photo is the same girl. I was looking at it and I was thinking, oh, I do have to make at least one Halloween tutorial this year. I was just thinking, okay, there's a lot of makeup videos out there, but it's for like mermaids, witches, zombies. But what about people who wear like police costumes or nurse costumes? You know, like there's not a specific makeup for that. So I just wanted to use this look as a makeup look for people who don't necessarily have a makeup look for themselves for Halloween or any other party, since party season is pretty much coming up and everyone's going to be partying towards the end of the year. So I just wanted to help you guys with some sort of idea of what you could wear at a party. First we're going to start with skin. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to prime my face first. Just going to put a little. If you're not used to primers, or if you don't like to use primers, it's totally okay to skip this step. If you look at hers, I think she looks pretty matte. So I'm going to use a pretty matte foundation. This is from Estee Lauder. It's called Double Wear. Pretty thick, so what I'm going to do is just take a little bit. I'm going to use a foundation brush and swirl it all over my face. I am going to use a powder, and this is a matte powder. Just going to use a brush and just powder my face a bit so I can have that matte look. So we're going to do the brows. She has pretty defined, thick brows, brow brush, and a color that matches my hair color. And I'm just going to fill in the gaps because my eyebrows are pretty thick already. And if you have wide eyebrows, you might want to bring in your eyebrows a little bit, just so later on when we define our nose, everything could kind of seem connected. I'm going to prime my eyes and try to blend it out as much as you can. For an all over color, I'm going to use this, it's like this cheesecake color right here. And I'm going to use a big flat brush like so. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the color all over my lid and all the way up to my brow bone. And just basically sweep, sweep, sweep and blend the color. It's sort of serving as a underline color. Sweep and make sure the color is evenly applied. Before I apply any more eyeshadows or whatnot, I'm going to start with the blush. We're going to mix and match some colors. If you don't have a peachy pinky color like this, you could always make the color with your existing blushes. So today I'm going to use this MAC Well Dressed blush. Peachy color right here from Inglot. I'm going to start with the peach and just dab a little bit like so. We don't want it on the apples right here, but we want it kind of above it. So try to smile and locate right here, the top of your cheekbones, and yes, it's right underneath your eyes. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the color overlap all the way onto your eyes. But try not to push the color in, just let it blend in with the eyeshadow that's already there. And then try to follow your cheekbone down a little bit, but not all the way up to the front. Same here, like right here. And then kind of let it blend with your eyeshadow, like the end of your eyeshadow and your blush. There shouldn't be any harsh lines. It should just all blend together. And bring it down a little bit, just down to here. Now I'm going to use the pink blush and then just go over the peach blush. And then this way we have a nice mixture of peach and pink. So I'm going to grab my palette, and I'm going to grab this color right here, the bottom brown color. It's a very light brown color, and I'm going to grab a MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of shadow on the tip of my brush, and then just kind of pat it on the outer half of my eyes. Not much, right? And then just try to blend the color and it's going to mix pretty well with the color that's already there. Alright, so basically we're almost done with our eyes, yet we still want to have a little bit of pop right here on the eyelids. I am going to use a little bit of glitter, so I have my flat brush. I just like using this for my glitters, and I have my MAC Fix Plus. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to damp it a bit. I'm going to use my glitter from Makeup Forever. Pat it right on my lids. See how gently I'm patting it? Now if you feel like the glitter is just blah and you want to add a bit more color to it, that's definitely possible. After you put the glitters on, and if you figure that you don't like glitters or you're just not a glitter person, what you could always do is you could just use a shadow. And the shadow that I used was this. It's kind of like a pewter color. They say it's a khaki color, but I really think it's like a metal-ish color, metallic color. And you can see there's a lot of shimmers in it. I'm just going to dip my brush in there. And what I did was I just added some shadow right above the glitters, and I blended it out. I kind of wet my brush because I wanted some shadow to actually get on the paper. I know this is horrible, but this is basically what I did. So I actually put eyeshadow on top of glitter, and actually that's really okay. If you try it at home, you'll kind of figure that it looks pretty good. So this is the step that was omitted. I'm sorry, I didn't know the memory card ran out, and I basically did my eyeliner, but what I was saying is just grab a gel eyeliner like so. If you have short eyes, you want to make your eyes look long, and if you have round eyes, you would actually want to make your eyes long and narrow. So if you have short eyes, let's just say this is your gel liner, follow along your eye shape. Just kind of extend the eyeliner a bit. And then underneath here too. So this way your eyes can look long and elegant. And you don't really have to worry about whether or not your eyeliner was drawn perfectly, because we are going to go through several steps in fixing this line. So it could be harsh. Just try to make a shape out of it. I'm going to use these lashes today. I am going to use a mascara. What you need is a small brush. And I'm going to use my Fix Plus again, but if you don't have a Fix Plus, you could always use water. Then I'm going to grab a black shadow, a carbon, to create an intensive look. And see how it's messy, but it's okay. We're going to clean up after we're done with the look. Just fill in all the gaps that occurred while you were putting on your false lashes. Remember that brush we used to put the brown right here? We're going to use that brush one more time, and we're going to use a darker brown this time. I'm just going to try to use this chocolate color shadow right here. Go, just dab a little on the tip of the brush. Just go right over the black shadow that we just applied, so this way it could naturally blend in with the already existing eyeshadow. But you don't want to overdo it. Just literally go right over the black shadow. Not even around it, just right over it. It'll soften the lines and blend in some colors. Alright, so I'm going to go into contouring. We're not going to do a lot of contouring. What I'm only going to do is I'm going to do my nose part. I'm going to use this bronzer from Bobbi Brown, and it's going to be this one. I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush. As you can see, I already dabbed a little bit of blusher on the tip of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow my nose. And down, 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 down. Same here. And make sure it comes from the brows all the way down to your nose. This way your nose looks a bit slimmer, and then it redefines your face. If you actually look at her lip color, it's kind of pale, but it's not perfectly nude. It's more like a peachy nude. So if you don't have a color like that, it's always okay to mix two colors. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this MAC Myth. It's like a beige color, but it has a little bit of pink undertone to it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to rub it on the top of my hand. You might want to use a lot. So I have this much. Then I'm going to use this Misha, it's a coral colored lipstick. I'm going to use this lip brush. I'm just going to dab a lot of coral lipstick on the brush. Like so. It comes off lighter. Apply that on my lips. That was about it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!